This is the mysterious Hagstrom girl. The tall leather boots, the cutaway skirt with, I guess, hot pants underneath. Hints that the photo was taken sometime in the 1970s. The long blonde tresses say Sweden, or at least some sparse Nordic country. After all, Hagstrom is a Swedish guitar company. But nobody knows who she is. This image graced the cover of Hagstrom's catalog for a few years, then disappeared. Fast forward 4 decades and the internet gives the mysterious Hagstrom girl a whole new life.
There's actually a man who had a Hagstrom fan website all about the history of Hagstrom guitars, and he had this picture on his website, and it was an old copy, and he had to actually restore it himself and make it look, brand new again. And he said it's the #1 clicked on picture on his whole website, and everyone wanted to know who's that girl.
This is Kate Fair. She's a singer, songwriter, born and raised in Ontario, Canada. She's also a Hagstrom catalog cover girl.
My Hagstrom guitar is on its way here. My mom's 2 Hagstrom guitars that I grew up playing, they're unfortunately unplayable now.
Kate Fair is just starting out in the music business, collaborating with guitarist Jeff Gunn, though she's been writing songs since she was a little girl.
I remember just playing by myself, playing Barbies and singing sad songs. I would just have this scenario, like Ken's leaving, and I would just, I would have Barbie standing there really, really upset, and for hours I would just sing these sad songs. I don't know, it's a way of kind of coping.
So when you look at Kate's Hagstrom guitar catalog shoot, you notice anything peculiar? Maybe similar is a better word.
The Hagstrom connection, I remember my mom mentioning it when I was about 16, but I didn't think too much of it. When I actually decided, I want to make a living out of this, we looked through the old things my mom had done, and we thought, hey, what if we got in touch with Hagstrom? Because my mom was a Hagstrom girl back when she was my age, and now I'm 20. I'm starting my own music career.
Yep, Kate's mom was the original Hagstrom catalog mystery girl. Known as Kathy Robertson at the time, she had a successful career performing in clubs all over the world. These days, she calls it life #1.
It's like having 2 different lives. I was married when I was very young. I got married and basically traveled around with my older daughter to the places that I would sing. She'd come with me, and then when she was about 17, I separated from her father and went on my own way and became basically another person.
She settled in Scotland, continuing to perform, and changed her name from Kathy to Carrie.
And met Kate's dad. We got married and had Kate, and she was great. I just loved having the opportunity to have another child. But my career was gone at that point, so I spent all my time just sort of nurturing her, not thinking that she was going to become an entertainer, but a lot of it was rubbing off on her. We'd sing and make up silly songs and stuff like that.
Kathy, or Carrie as she's called today, very deliberately left her previous life at the stage door.
I never really spoke very much about it to her, and yet it's in her blood. It's a natural thing. For myself, it was a natural thing because my mother was an entertainer.
She would tell me that she went to the Junos, and I thought that was the coolest thing. So I go to school and I tell all my friends, my mom went to the Juno Awards, she was invited. I thought it was really neat, and everyone was like, no, she didn't, no one believed me.
As for the Hagstrom poster, it was a snapshot of her previous life until the photo found a second life as an internet download.
A relative of ours got in touch with my mom and told her all this, We went and checked it out. We're like, oh my goodness. So like we responded back and we said, it's Kathy Robertson. So they found out who the mystery girl was.
Carrie's CoverGirl photo shoot was pure serendipity.
A fellow heard me playing in a place on Yonge Street. He said, oh, you're fantastic. I'd love you to do the photo cover for Hagstrom Guitars. Since you're playing a Hagstrom guitar, that'd be fantastic because you look Swedish. I think of the day that I picked that outfit out and everybody went, you're not wearing that, because nobody wore stuff like that then. I said, oh yes, I must wear this. This is perfect. And even the guy that took the picture, I'm sure he's going, you know, what the heck is she thinking? You know? But no, apparently it's been very successful.
For both Kate and Carrie, the Hagstrom connection is more than fun. It actually opened lines of communication between them that were previously closed.
Say it to me now, give me your reasons, but I think you should come home.
When I was younger, you know, I would always take criticism from my mom as like an insult. You know, she would tell me like, try breathing better, like, you know, control your breath. And I would get offended. I would just be like, stop telling me what to do, because I just wanted to do my own thing. But now I really appreciate it because I see like how experienced my mom was, and you know, like I appreciate her advice.
It's a lot more difficult now than it was when I was younger, and I had a hard time back then, although I had a lot of opportunities that took me places, but there's so many people trying to get into it now. I wouldn't have wished it on her years ago, but now seeing that this is her whole thing, this is who she is. She's a natural. She's a singer-songwriter. She's absolutely an amazing songwriter. And whether she does it herself or she gets other people to sing her songs, you know, either way, I think she's going to be successful because she's really good at it.